Where was I singing?
Yeah.
Well, I started in the first grade. Christmas program behind the microphone. And then Pake and Susie and I, my older brother and little sister, we had a singing.
Reba McEntire is a country music icon, a woman who has conquered both the stage and the screen, breaking barriers and leaving nothing to the imagination. From her early years in rural Oklahoma to becoming one of the genre's most celebrated figures, Reba's journey has been nothing short of legendary. With her unapologetic attitude, bold fashion choices, and relentless work ethic, she has inspired generations of fans. Buckle up, because we're about to dive into the life of a woman who truly never held back. Reba McEntire's story begins in McAlester, Oklahoma, on March 28, 1955, where she was born into a family deeply entrenched in the rodeo culture. Growing up as the third of 4 children, Reba's family life revolved around hard work, grit, and a strong sense of community. Her father, Clark McEntire, was a champion steer roper, and he passed down his work ethic and determination to his children. Despite the family's busy rodeo lifestyle, Reba's mother, Jackie, had a passion for music and saw it as a way to bring her family closer. Reba's love for music was nurtured during long rides to rodeo events, where Jackie would sing along to the radio and encourage her children to do the same. From a very young age, Reba showed a natural talent for singing, performing with her family group, the Singing McEntires. This early exposure to music helped shape her aspirations and introduced her to the world of performance. Her first significant moment came when she sang the national anthem at a rodeo in Oklahoma, a moment that left a lasting impression on her. Though Reba had undeniable talent, her path to fame was far from smooth. After high school, she attended Southeastern Oklahoma State University and majored in education. But it didn't take long for her to realize that music was her true calling. After graduation, she made the bold decision to move to Nashville, Tennessee, to pursue a career in country music. When she arrived in Nashville in the mid-1970s, the music scene was dominated by established stars, and breaking through was an uphill battle. Like many aspiring artists, she faced rejection from record labels and struggled to find her footing. She performed in local clubs, worked odd jobs, and hustled relentlessly. Her perseverance paid off when she signed with Mercury Records in 1975, though her initial singles didn't gain much traction. Still, Reba remained undeterred, knowing success in the music industry often required patience and resilience. Everything changed for Reba in the late 1970s and early 1980s when she signed with MCA Records in 1984. This was a pivotal moment in her career. Her debut album with MCA, Just a Little Love, marked her transition into a new phase, but it was her second album with the label, My Kind of Country, that truly showcased her artistic identity. Embracing a more traditional honky-tonk sound, the album produced hits like How Blue and Somebody Should Leave, both of which displayed her powerful vocals and storytelling ability. Reba's authenticity and refusal to conform to industry expectations set her apart. By 1986, she had scored her first #1 album, Whoever's in New England, launching a string of hits like The Last One to Know and Little Rock. Her stage presence, vocal prowess, and emotional delivery made her a standout performer and a leading voice in country music. However, Reba's success wasn't only about chart-topping songs. In 1991, tragedy struck when a plane crash took the lives of her entire band and several members of her road crew while en route to San Diego. The devastating loss nearly ended her career, as she struggled to cope with the grief. Yet, Reba's resilience emerged once again. She channeled her heartbreak into her music, resulting in one of her most emotional and successful albums, For My Broken Heart. The title track, along with songs like Is There Life Out There and The Greatest Man I Never Knew, resonated deeply with listeners and became some of her most iconic work. The album topped the country charts and earned her critical acclaim, including a Grammy nomination. This body of work proved that Reba could transform personal tragedy into universally relatable art, further cementing her legacy in country music. Reba's journey took another dramatic and unforgettable turn in 1993 at the Country Music Association, CMA, Awards. That year, she wore a stunning, daring red dress that defied the norms of country music fashion. With a deep plunging neckline and bold design, the dress immediately sparked media frenzy and public debate. While some criticized her for straying from tradition, many praised her for her confidence and willingness to challenge the industry's expectations of modesty and femininity. This iconic moment wasn't just about the dress, it became a cultural statement. Reba proved that women in country music could be glamorous, bold, and unapologetically themselves without sacrificing authenticity. The red dress became a symbol of empowerment, redefining the image of the female country artist and proving that strength and femininity could go hand in hand. Reba McEntire's story is one of grit, heartbreak, reinvention, and bold determination. From her humble beginnings in Oklahoma to becoming a music and fashion icon, she has never backed down from a challenge. Her legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists and fans alike, proof that with talent, resilience, and authenticity, anything is possible. Reba McEntire's willingness to stand out, take risks, and embrace her individuality in a genre that was, at the time, largely resistant to change, marked a pivotal moment in her career. The 1993 CMA Awards became a defining point, not only because of her bold, headline-making red dress, but also because she was honored with the CMA Award for Female Vocalist of the Year. That red dress came to symbolize a new era of confidence and authority in her life, cementing her place not just as a country music icon, but as a cultural force who could influence both music and fashion. Yet, that wasn't the only time Reba shook up the industry. After conquering the country music scene, she turned her attention to television, debuting in 2001 with the sitcom Reba. It was her first major role in a TV series, a surprising move for a country star at the time, but one that proved immensely successful. Reba's charm, wit, and stage presence captivated audiences, and the show, which followed the life of a single mother navigating post-divorce life, resonated deeply with viewers. With its mix of humor, heart, and real-life issues such as family dynamics, divorce, and independence, the show highlighted Reba's comedic timing and relatability. The character Reba Hart reflected Reba McEntire's real-life journey, transforming from a traditional housewife into a self-assured, independent woman. Her role was not only a personal milestone but also a professional triumph, showcasing her versatility as both a singer and actress. Reba ran for 6 successful seasons from 2001 to 2007, earning awards and a Golden Globe nomination while gaining a devoted fanbase. It also helped cement her reputation as a multi-dimensional entertainer and became a lasting symbol of early 2000s family television. Reba didn't stop there. She continued expanding her influence into entrepreneurial ventures, proving her talent extended beyond performance. In 2005, she launched her clothing line, Reba by Reba McEntire, offering affordable, stylish, and practical fashion for women of all ages. The collection reflected her personal style, elegant, strong, and feminine, and became a hit with fans and critics alike. Her understanding of her audience's needs helped the brand thrive in major retail stores, empowering women with clothes that were both fashionable and functional. Reba also stepped into the restaurant business with Reba's Place in Atoka, Oklahoma, a Southern-inspired restaurant celebrating her roots and Southern hospitality. Reba was deeply involved in every detail of the restaurant, from its rustic chic design to the comfort food menu, ensuring it authentically represented her personality and heritage. The venture became a beloved local destination. Beyond fashion and dining, Reba continued to grow her brand through endorsements, collaborations, and philanthropic efforts. Her business choices consistently reflected her values and identity, showing that her ventures were about more than profit, they were about building a meaningful legacy. Reba McEntire's journey through music, television, and business proves she is not only a powerhouse performer but also a savvy, adaptable, and inspiring figure whose talents extend far beyond the spotlight. Reba McEntire has built a brand that reflects her genuine love for people, her authenticity, and her commitment to offering quality products and memorable experiences. Her success in business is a testament to her incredible versatility, proving she is not only an entertainer but also a savvy and accomplished entrepreneur. While her business ventures were impressive, Reba's next move would be even bolder, using her platform to advocate for important social causes. One of the most significant was her outspoken support for LGBTQ+ rights. Throughout her career, Reba used her fame to stand up for what she believed in, and in 2009, she publicly supported marriage equality and lent her voice to campaigns promoting equal rights for the LGBTQ+ community. In a genre traditionally known for its conservative values, Reba stood firm, becoming a trailblazer and inspiring countless fans and fellow artists to use their voices for change. Her unwavering commitment to inclusion and justice extended beyond LGBTQ+ rights. She also championed causes like gender equality and racial justice, always prioritizing integrity over public approval. Despite facing numerous personal and professional setbacks, including 2 divorces and the loss of her parents, Reba demonstrated an extraordinary level of resilience. Her first marriage to Charlie Battles ended in 1987, and her second to Narvel Blackstock ended in 2015 after 26 years. Instead of letting heartache define her, Reba channeled her pain into her art. Her music became a mirror of her life, full of heartbreak, healing, and personal growth, which allowed her audience to connect with her on a deeply emotional level. Reba became a symbol of perseverance, showing the world the true healing power of music. But her story didn't end there. She continued to evolve, ushering in a new era in her musical journey. Reba's career has never been limited to one era or sound. As she moved into her 50s and 60s, she continued to adapt to the ever-changing country music landscape by collaborating with younger artists, embracing new sounds, and staying true to her roots. Albums like Reba duets showcased her versatility as she worked with stars like Kelly Clarkson and Brooks and Dunn. Reba also embraced modern technology, using social media to connect with fans, share personal moments, and voice her thoughts on important social and political issues. Her ability to reinvent herself while maintaining her authenticity allowed her to remain relevant across generations. She transformed from a country singer into a multifaceted media personality, equally at home in music, television, and business. But Reba's greatest impact may lie in her mentorship of the next generation of artists. Throughout her career, Reba McEntire has inspired and mentored emerging country stars, helping them stay true to their roots while embracing individuality. Her leadership in the industry has always emphasized uplifting others. In the early 2000s, she played a crucial role in guiding artists like Casey Musgraves, Miranda Lambert, and Carrie Underwood, offering valuable insights into longevity, authenticity, and staying connected with fans. Reba consistently advocated for women's representation in country music, championing diversity and encouraging artists from all backgrounds to pursue their dreams. Her influence extends far beyond her own career. It is woven into the very evolution of the genre she helped shape. Today, Reba McEntire remains one of the most respected figures in the entertainment world, and she shows no signs of slowing down. Whether performing live, appearing in TV projects, or mentoring new talent in Nashville, her presence continues to inspire. Her philanthropic efforts have also grown, particularly in her home state of Oklahoma, where she supports numerous charitable causes. Reba's story is far from over. Each chapter continues to surprise fans, defy conventions, and break new ground. Her legacy extends beyond music. She is a storyteller, entertainer, and businesswoman whose impact crosses genres and platforms. As an artist, Reba's musical catalog, featuring iconic hits like Fancy, Does He Love You, and The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, will endure for generations. But her ventures into television, fashion, and business have solidified her as a versatile force in entertainment. Reba's ability to adapt to an ever-evolving industry speaks to her innovation and foresight. Her fearless spirit, combined with an unrelenting drive to uplift others and challenge societal norms, makes her a pioneer in every sense. Whether on stage, behind the scenes, or advocating for change, Reba continues to lead with heart and purpose. So, what's next for Reba McEntire? As she inspires new generations of fans and artists, one thing is certain: her influence is far from fading. Reba is more than a country music legend. She's an enduring cultural icon whose legacy will shape the future of music and entertainment for years to come. From humble beginnings in rural Oklahoma to becoming a global icon, Reba has done more than entertain. She has transformed an entire genre. Her voice, her vision, and her values are the foundation of her unstoppable career. She is a true testament to the power of authenticity, resilience, and living fearlessly. Reba McEntire's journey is still unfolding, and the world is watching in awe. Don't blink, you might miss her next incredible feat.